Welcome back, everybody. Nick Menken here with Splash Sports. Today is April 17th, 2024. A little recap. On Monday's plays, we ended up going 2-1 there. The games for Tuesday still have not started yet since recording. We have the YRFI in the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks game, in which I will be going to. That's why I'm recording here a little early on. We got Hendricks on the mound. I think that the Arizona Diamondbacks have a very good chance of getting to Hendricks in this game tonight. I will be going to that one as well. And if you followed me on Twitter, at Nick Menken, we picked up another dog dub on the baseball field. The Chicago Cubs got it done in game number 1 of the series here in Phoenix. Like I said, going to game 2 here. So we're getting the games out early for you. Let's still look to have a clean sweep. Gotta have it. Still haven't had one this season. We're going to get one. Stick with me. Let's roll right into this. Nick Menken here with Splash Sports. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. Plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so. Turn on that notification button. That way, every time I drop another video, you guys will be notified. All right, let's take a look at Wednesday's game. Starting off with game number 1, we got the Texas Rangers taking on the Detroit Tigers. Right now for the Texas Rangers, Dane Dunning will be on the mound. He has a record of 2-1 this season, 18 innings of work, an ERA of 4.5 with 17 strikeouts and 9 earned runs. He'll be matched up here against the Detroit Tigers ace in Tarik Skubal. Tarik is 2-0 to start his 2024 campaign with 17.1 innings of work, an ERA of 2.08 with 20 strikeouts. He's absolutely putting batters away here this year early. In 4 earned runs, Tarik looked good against the Twins in his last outing here, going 5 innings of work, 2 hits in no earned runs. Then you got Dan Dunning here picking up a win against the Astros in his last start, going also 5 innings, 5 hits, in 3 earned runs. He did give up a run in the top of the first inning. I know this ball game starts early here, especially on the East Coast. They are in Detroit, which it is a pitcher's ballpark here. I think offensively they've looked a little sluggish here even to start the series. I'm expecting this game, especially with 2 pitchers that are coming off of really good performances in their last performance. I think they come here and compete in the first inning in Detroit here in game number 1. Between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers, we're smacking the NRFI, no runs first inning. So on to game number 2 between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Right now for the Kansas City Royals, Michael Wacha will be on the mound. He has a record this season of 1-1 with 18 innings of work, an ERA of 4, 17 Ks and 8 earned runs. He'll be matched up against the Chicago White Sox, Eric Fetty. He has 3 games started, no wins or losses on the season yet, 14.2 innings of work, an ERA of 4.3 with 14 Ks and 7 earned runs. Fetty in his last start went 5 innings of work, 4 hits, and 4 earned runs against the Cleveland Guardians. You look at this offense for this Kansas City Royals team, they are no joke this year. They're coming in right now 5th in all of the MLB in home runs and 11th right now in all of MLB on the offensive side in runs per game. I absolutely love this Kansas City Royals team, especially the way they've been swinging it at the top of the order. A lot of youngsters at the top of the order for this Royals team, and then you got Perez back in there. I like this Kansas City Royals team getting to Fetty here in the top of the first inning. That's why in game number 2 between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox, we're smacking the YRFI, yes runs first inning. Roll into our third and final game where the New York Yankees take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Right now for the New York Yankees, Marcus Stroman will be on the mound with a record of 1-1 this season, 17 innings of work, an ERA of 2.12, 17 Ks and 4 earned runs on the season. He'll be matched up here against the Toronto Blue Jays, Kevin Gausman, who has had a rough start to his 2024 campaign. 0-2 this season, 9.1 innings of work, an ERA of 11.57, 10 strikeouts, and 12 earned runs. Clearly, Kevin Gausman is averaging over a run per inning here to start his 2024 campaign. He's not having a lot of success. I know he's back at home. It is a divisional game here, but you gotta take a look at what you're going up against, and this is the power hitters of this New York Yankees lineup with Judge, finally starting to get hot here. I think he takes advantage of a struggling Kevin Gausman, still trying to figure himself out this year. That's why in game number 3 between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays, we're smacking the YRFI yes runs first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers, we're hitting the NRFI. Game number 2 between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox, YRFI. Game number 3 between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays, we are smacking the YRFI yes runs first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me. It helps me out a ton and it costs you guys none. And if you're looking for all my plays, make sure to go follow me on X at Nick Menken. Best of luck and best bets.